Hi everyone, this is Tanya with the Memory Lane Keepsakes and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing really well today. I am coming on here to share my oh so inspired collab piece with you guys today. The piece is inspired by Stamping with Irina, and that's this piece right here. This is her blog, and this was the piece. It was a hexagon birthday card that we had to go by and pull from this piece here to see what we were inspired by. So to bring this card up a little bit closer so you guys can see it a little bit better, I actually brought this piece up earlier. So this is what the card looks like. So this is the piece, the hexagon birthday card, and I love a lot of different things about this piece. Different things being the hexagon shapes that she used and the different colors and patterns that are in this card, as well as how she even placed a happy birthday on here, and as well as the butterfly. So I just think it really came together really nice. And so the different things that I pulled from this card was definitely the hexagon. So most of the time when you think of a hexagon shape, you automatically think of bees. So that's how I was inspired by this piece. So doing my card, I'm going to show you guys what I created. So first off, before I show you my finished piece, I'm going to show you some of the different elements that I used to create my piece. One of the first things I started off by was using this embossing folder right here. This embossing folder is really awesome. What I love about this embossing folder, I'm going to take it out of here. It's by Doris for one thing. And this embossing folder has hexagon shapes on it. And it also has some bees on there as well. And I really like the way this embossing folder, this is one of the embossing folders I picked up a while ago. And so that was one of the pieces that I chose to use. In addition to using this hexagon die that I have right here, I love this die. This piece came from an online shop, so I purchased this. And this is what it looks like when you cut it out. And of course it was bigger than this right here because you see the shape, but I actually cut it out in white. And then I use this as my inspiration piece. And then I also use this bumblebee stamp that I had. This is an older bumblebee stamp that I have in my collection that I just wanted to go ahead and use. Okay, so now for my piece. So I created two things. And one of the things that I created was this card right here. This is how my piece turned out. And I'm so happy with what I was able to achieve with the piece that we had to go by, how we were inspired. So this is my card, and as you see, I used the embossing folder, but I actually made it my own. So what I did here, as I ran the embossing folder through my bit shot machine, I went ahead and I wanted to dress up that a little bit more. I didn't want to just emboss it and then leave it pretty much plain. So what I did here is I used that coordinating die that I showed you. And I went ahead and the pieces that came out from the hexagon shape, I decided to go ahead and place them in the different hexagon, like the honeycomb shape, as you see it in different pieces. And I went back and I used my Spectrum Noir glitter pen in the different sections, as you see the sparkle. And I also used my glossy accents to add a little bit of shine to my honeycomb. So with that being said, I took my beads and I was able to color those on up by using actually a black Sharpie. I like the thickness of the color and how dark it was, so I chose to use that. And then I went back over it with a fine tip pen and I went ahead and outlined the wings. And what I loved about it, I learned something by doing this piece. I learned that it was amazing to use those Nouveau drops on this piece. I used them on the wings, and I was amazed to see, because I went with the white one. And look how translucent it is still to be able to show through like the veins of the different wings. And that is absolutely the effect that I wanted for this card. And I'm so excited about how that turned out, because that's exactly what I was going for. And so I love that. And then I also gave it a really nice touch as well. And so as you see, I also went ahead and defined the different lines from the the bee on this card here by using the black lines too. So that's how it turned out. And inside, I went ahead, and as you see, I also layered it in 3 different colors. We have the honeycomb yellow, bright yellow color. We have a white, and then it's on black cardstock paper. And in the inside, I chose to do the border, and I left the inside blank so it has no sentiment, so I can leave this card for any type of special occasion. That's what was my purpose for doing it and leaving it blank. But I love the way I just stamped the B inside the card, as you see, and then I went back and I just colored it using my Inspector Noir markers, and I went back and added a little bit of Inspector Noir glitter pen to the wings, just a little bit, to give it a little bit of touch. And I think it absolutely turned out great. Really happy with this piece right here. And I would like to know, have you had a lot of fun, or have you designed anything using a honeycomb shape with that embossing photo? If so, please comment down below. And even if you haven't, let me know how you was inspired by this piece. And then in addition to that, I went ahead and designed a tag. So I made a tag pretty much to go with my card as well. So this is how the tag turned out. The only difference is on this piece here, I use 1B, and then I pretty much place the die cut on the tag right here, and I embossed the color, just stressed it a little bit, and then I kind of like clogged up the different honeycomb shapes as if the baby bee was inside or honey's coming down. So that's what I was going for, and these are my 2 pieces, and I'm really pleased with how they turned out. And guys, remember to go ahead and check out all the other collaborators here at the bottom of the description box. The Also Inspired collab is hosted by my friend Alicia, Call Me Crafty Al. She is amazing, guys. I really adore her channel. So make sure you definitely check out all the collaborators here on the Also Inspired. These individuals have worked so hard on their pieces, what they have been creating, and it's been an honor to be a part of this collab. And I appreciate Alicia for being an awesome host. So again, make sure you check out this blog. There will also be a link for this blog here, so you guys can also see this piece if you would like to also go back and design something on your own. So thank you guys so much. This is Tanya here with the Memory Lane Keepsakes. And again, these are my finished pieces right here. And I just want to share those again. And go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Click the bell for notification, as well as subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you join my family. Have a wonderful and crafty day. Bye-bye.